Hi, Shirley. Of course, I feel tired a lot, but day by day is different. I think that's the destiny as a performer. Yeah, shoulder sometimes very hurts. For example, yesterday was very tired, and last night, thanks to that, I fell asleep and get a good sleep, got a really good quality of sleep, and today I feel really refreshed. I know sometimes it's very tired, but I try to practice even though I'm tired, because when we perform, we never know how our body condition looks like. So that's one of the part of the practicing too. Yeah, that's totally understandable. Yeah, like yeah, even though sometimes we have to perform when we are tired, so that's a good practice too. I mean, some people try to, practice with nervousness for the stage fright. So they sometimes like run so fast and then play right after. Yeah, more mini breaks. Great, great. You're doing great, Shirley. Yeah, let's take a lot of breaks. Yeah, especially when I'm tired, my bow doesn't make a clear sound. That's what I noticed about my playing. Right. I think more experience helps. I'm nervous too in front of people when I play in front of people. Still, sometimes even though the level of the nervousness can be, different every time. Right. That's the big issue, big discussion. Stage fright. I have a really severe stage fright, so still I'm very nervous, but I know it's really hard to handle the stage fright. First of all, I use breathing and try to practice and release the core muscle, as you said, upper back and shoulder muscles. When I breathe in and breathe out, and then try to relax. And also, while you're playing the music, while I'm playing the music, I try that too. For example, if I play like let me just play some measures. For example, I just start the tense up right at the beginning. Release body together. Use the down bow. You can see a little bit. Okay. So use the down bow to release the body, and then use the phrasing when you can breathe. Use those parts really breathe big. So when you breathe following the phrasing, even when you play the chamber music, that timing, I know when we breathe in and breathe out, it feels like so long on stage, but actually it's not at all. It's a very nice timing. So just feel free to push yourself to breathe. And it doesn't really interrupt other players playing at all. So and even when you play the down bow, you can breathe out. That's totally fine. Nobody cares. I think that's the thing that I really use a lot while I'm playing on stage. And that released the shaky bow. Yeah, for example, if I play here, I don't need to ta-da right away. Hair bit stretching the notes, the beat, hair bit stretching out is not that affecting in whole thing. So yeah, that's my advice that I can think of right now. If I have more ideas about stage fright, I always wanted to talk about it, nervousness and then stage fright. I definitely will make some videos, but I'm just very careful. Yeah, I'm very careful about talking about the stage fright. Because I don't want to discourage anyone by saying so easy, because I felt so frustrated when I'm, like obsessed overcoming the stage fright, because I had an experience that I dropped the bow in the competition while playing and then dropped the bow. Too much tension. And those experiences really stayed as traumatic experience. So I know how frustrated it is. And yeah, I don't want to say so easily, just do this, try this, you'll better. And then, I don't want to discourage anyone about that. So I'm really careful about it. Yeah, but to be honest, all those symptoms is not from the physical. So the more you focus on the physical stuff, it will get worse. So focus on yourself, your center. It's like, meditation or like Asian philosophy or something like that. Like really focus on yourself inside of you. Look at your mind, just even the brain, just make it, nothing. Right, totally. I mean, anyone, even like only one person in front of you or 1,000 people, it's the same, No, I really try to focus on the feeling of the music. Yeah, really focus on your mind center of your body, not other like stuff. Oh, I have like finger, like shaky hand or whatever. Just instead of that, really focus on your mind and music. Yeah, that's the one thing that I always say, that focus on the music. and also singing the first melody of the music, so you can uh, you can make a transition of your thinking towards the music. Is the singing, use the inner voice. I always say that, use inner voice and then sing the first line, like da, da, da. And then what kind of mood do you want to play with that melody, and then really feel that atmospheric mood, and then focus playing with that. And even though something happened physically, try to, I know, easy to say, try to ignore it, but your mind, music, feel it, feel the music. That's the first thing to do. Da, da, da. Instead of, oh, I have a shaky. Da, da, da. Like all that's focus on the first melody, then it's really easy to get over the symptoms from your body. And of course, do not expect that you can overcome it. No way to get over it. We just have to play with it. Anyone, nobody. I think that's a good practice to do it. But earplug for the stage fright? Because your stage fright, like your nervousness, is not from by hear something. You cannot focus on the music because all the nervousness and the body symptom. That's the problem. Right. Focus on yourself and music. Those two. Connect them. And singing is helpful. And breathing is very effective physically. So mentally, singing your first melody, and then feel the music from your sound. And second, what I said, yeah, breathing. Physically, both. Oh, right. And I learned acting in Korea, like for a year or so. And at home, you can play in front of the camera. If you can put your phone or camera somewhere and then use the tripod and play in front of the camera many times. And yeah, that surprisingly really helped. So for the acting, the actors or actors, they use this training. So put some sticker, looks like camera, light everywhere, and then they are aware of it all the time. So that's really a effective training for them, mentally and physically both. So we can use that too, playing in front of the camera a lot of times, and then of course check it. You can look at your playing, and when you get used to your sound, how you make sound, you have more control on the sound, and that will come out on the stage in front of people too. Right. make a lot of recordings. Just even though you practice as I do right now, just turn on the camera and then play for it. Then you're gonna be more generous about mistakes too. It's ironically, you're gonna be more picky about your sound, but at the same time, you're gonna be generous about mistakes. And another thing is you're gonna realize, well, I realized some things are not mistakes. It was just my problem um, in my playing, or very bad habit. I could see them, and then I have a chance to fix it, because while I'm playing, I couldn't see different perspective. But after I look at my own playing, and then I see that, oh, that's my bad habit. I have to fix it, and then little by little, it's getting better. Yeah, so taking recordings and then analyze how you played, that's great way to do as well. Yeah, I have a lot of ideas about the get over the nervousness or stage fright, but just I need a little bit more time to organize. Thank you for bringing it up. Very good points. So that we can share ideas all together. Thank you, Shirley. You always bring it up very, very good points. I'm really happy. Hi, JUB. Thank you for leaving the comments on my video. Oh, I used to practice with the metronome, and once a while I practice with metronome, but not most of the time. Okay, let me read your question. For beginner to improve, if I'm using a heavy practice mute for hours, we have very thin walls here. What do you mean? Like, even with the, I know they're very thick, like monster mute, right? With that, simply you practice with the mute, yes? Probably focusing on the intonation, your left fingers with that mute. With the mute, it's kind of hard to check the bow techniques. When I was living in, like college apartment, I used the rubber thick, like monster mute, that one. And those time I was just checking, read some music that I want to learn, and then check the intonation mostly, but not fully like musically. I couldn't play like that, or bow technique. Hard to do it with that mute. I've never used a steel mute, but I heard that it's very effective. Yeah. Yeah, so focus on the intonation. Yeah, of course. Hmm. The reason that I don't like to use metronome all the time, um, if you are worried about the rhythm, then pick out just the measures, not every part with the metronome. Because music tempo is not mechanically precise. Sometimes make a stretch of some specific notes. For example, like da 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 da. It's that kind of the release at the top notes. When we play da 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 da, that kind of stretch. All those, we like some drama in music too. So those stretching or like a little bit, sometimes we want make it a little bit anxiety feeling, then we want to go a little bit rush feeling. So that's why I don't like to use metronome all the time, but I use it alternatively. So maybe you can practice with the metronome and the specific parts that you are worried about the rhythm, practice with the metronome, only those parts. And then if you're worried about the even tempo whole thing, play through with the metronome like once or a couple times, and then try without, and then try without. And I know partial practice is important, but I think the most important way to practice for me is the alternatively. So don't practice one thing or one way all the time. So try with or without alternatively. Beginning of learning a new piece. Of course, we need to learn the intonation first, and then the rhythm, and then bow pattern, right? Those time after you get used to it first, and then try with the metronome. Yeah, because every time rhythm gets interrupted by out of tune notes. So get used to it first, but follow the rhythm. Count yourself. It's like 1, 2, and 3, 4, and play dun dun da da with that bow pattern and the rhythm. Yeah, and after that, try with the metronome, and then try without the metronome. And yeah, I used it sometimes, but not often in this project, in this live stream that much. But I use it once a while for the parts. Yeah, but not play through. Yeah, for the Sibelius, I use that too, because after I played the Sibelius, the first page. 안녕하세요. 이름이 바뀌었네요. 팀장님. So first page of the Sibelius, after I make a recording, and then when I checked my recording, I realized that longer notes, dotted quarter note was not long enough. So to fix that, I had to use the metronome, like especially after I play all the runs. Yeah. True. This the dotted quarter notes right after 16 notes, really easy to get short, because I still have the 16 notes mood. So I had to practice with the metronome and then intentionally play longer. Yeah, so that kind of thing I practiced with the metronome. I didn't do that in this project, but I did it. 화질이 오늘 인터넷이 조금 상태가 안 좋은 것 같아요. 그리고 지금 와이파이 공유기에 좀 멀리 작은 방에 들어와 있어가지고 좀 안 좋은 것 같네요. Okay, I'm gonna practice 10 minutes more or so, then I have to go. All right, I'll practice a little bit. Yeah, here too. After this one should be longer, but yeah, I played too short. Yes, try to stay longer and practice with the metronome. That part, only that part. And 1, 3, and 4, and 1. Stay longer. Bye-bye. All right. Bye, Shirley. See you tomorrow. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Happy practicing.